we're going to look at Canada and Portugal.
And my last drive in the divided states of America before me and my family immigrate to Spain tomorrow.
Today, more than half of Americans have at some point thought that living in the country in the next few years is easy to see why. The rising cost of living, social tensions, and the sense of life is becoming less predictable. But making that decision is never simple. If topics like this matter to you, you need to the subscribe button below so we can keep exploring them together. Have you ever thought about living, or would you rather stay and face the challenges here?
Anyone wanting to move out of America, it's all fine and good, but this is what living abroad looks like. A lot of the time, it's shitty and lonely and scary and exhausting. And there are a lot of people on here who will say, I just moved here and it's great. And that is true. It's better than America, whatever it is. But there's also a lot of really shitty parts. My daughter was just here for 3 weeks. She left this morning to fly back to go to school. And I miss her already. And I don't have my good friends, my friends who know me here to support me in this moment. And it sucks. So I'm missing my family and my friends. And I've been here 18 months. It's not like I'm new. I don't know why I'm posting this. I hate when people post crying on the internet, but I just want people, I've had a large influx on my FYP of either Americans that are moving abroad, planning to move abroad, have already moved abroad, and there's a lot of us. And there's a lot of reasons to want to move abroad, and I get that America is not a safe place for a lot of people right now. But it's just, you need to know the reality of like how mentally hard it is to start over. It's exciting, but it's also some really shitty days. So
I'm Rachel, and my husband and I are leaving behind a 6-figure income to move abroad unemployed in 44 days. But before that, we are leaving behind our home in Seattle, where we've lived with our 2 dogs for 12 years, packing up our car, driving across the country to spend the entire month of August with our families in Massachusetts. And that's happening in 8 days, so things are getting real around here. I know a lot of you are going to want to know why, and the short version is we burned out hard chasing the version of success that we're all sold here in the US. And eventually, my husband and I kind of looked at each other and just said, what if we did this differently? And what if we kind of put our trust in the universe that things are going to work out? So we are packing up our life, our 2 dogs, and we are flying to Italy to try something a little bit slower, a little bit softer, something that feels more honest.
Hi, my name is Chelsea, and we moved to the Netherlands from Michigan in 2 weeks from yesterday. So, yeah, I haven't said anything on this app because I haven't really been on this app. We've been planning this for about 2 years now. We have 3 kids and a dog, and me and my husband, and we are moving to the Netherlands. And we both quit our corporate jobs of 14 years, and I'm going all in on my own business, which is kind of like content. I do videos and photos for myself as well as for other people and other companies. And yeah, I'm just going all in on myself. Kind of scary, kind of exciting.
Genuinely asking because I'm curious. I'm not one to fearmonger, but I am wondering, how many of us are researching getting out of the US of A, and what are the things that need to happen in order for it to trigger that reaction? I fear that I will wait until it's too late and everybody's trying to do it at the same time, but I also don't want to live in fear, and I love my life in New York City, and I don't know another language because I had education in the United States and they don't value that. You get 2 years after you're 15 when we all know you're supposed to learn it younger, blah, 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 whatever. I guess I'm just afraid that I'm going to be caught in a situation from which I cannot extricate myself, and that I am not interested in. I also don't want to be trying to leave when millions of other people are trying to leave. So What's the plan?
Well, this is officially my last evening and my last drive in the divided states of America before me and my family immigrate to Spain tomorrow. And I don't really know what I'm feeling. I actually feel like I'm just compartmentalizing everything right now.
If you're truly considering this, preparation is the most important step. Ask yourself, what's your personal breaking point? Is it when prices climb too high to manage, when rent or mortgage becomes impossible, or when social unrest spreads everywhere? What would be the line in the sand for you?
All right, I am moving to Mexico. There's all of my belongings. Well, not all of them, actually. It's only a part of it. Oh, my car is packed. And the cat will sit back here. And I got this fan for her. And I have this a mesh barrier so that she can't come up front while I'm driving. My dog will sit up in the front with me. And then I just got the smallest U-Haul trailer. It's a 4 foot by 8 foot, but it is packed, completely full. There were stuff that I even had to leave behind because I just didn't have room for it. But it's about to start the 3-day drive, so we'll see how it goes.
I moved to Portugal about 5 months ago, and I live on the countryside, and I live on a beautiful farm where there's continuous life, continuous growth. It's so vibrant, all kinds of veggies, all kinds of fruits, all kinds of animals, and there's so much life here. There's so much positivity. My dad would always talk about his time when he was a child growing up on the farm in San Miguel in the Açores. And, you know, you're a kid listening to this, you hear the same story a million times, you kind of just shrug it off. Being the person I am now at this age, I appreciate that a lot more. I guess what I'm trying to say is this is a beautiful thing. What an opportunity. Good for stress, this is good for depression, this is fantastic.
We're 34 days until we move to Ireland. I swear it cannot come any sooner. Anyways, here's where we're at now. We've got movers coming in 2 days to pick up all the stuff that we're shipping. So we're really only taking like this section. And then we have this section that we need to sell.
A lot of people wanted to know why I chose Albania. It's because of the lack of barriers to enter the country. As American citizens, we can live here for 1 year on just our passport. You get off the airplane, you walk into the airport, you scan your passport, that's it. We can live here for 1 year, but after 1 year, you do have to leave the country for at least 90 days before you return. So for those of you all who are researching different countries to move to, you know that a lot of countries have, financial requirements, or you have to be a specific type of professional, etc. They don't have that here in Albania. So a lot of people consider it to be a really great starting off point for their journey abroad, because it is a low barrier to entry. You can come and live by the beach in a nice apartment and enjoy yourself and figure out what your next steps would be.
I live in the Portuguese countryside. I just moved here from the US a few months ago, and I truly believe I am the luckiest person alive because I'm spending my Saturday morning with my neighbors picking potatoes from a field, and I couldn't be any happier. So peaceful. Like, I learned so much here.
Okay, I've been living in Costa Rica for almost 4 years now, and I would never in a million years want to live in a city in the States again. I see all you guys on TikTok, all these people in New York, LA, these major cities, and to me, that life was miserable. I was not happy. I was so stressed out. Didn't feel like I fit in. It was just like, it wasn't it for me. I had so much anxiety also. I was on medication for anxiety. That's how bad it was. I moved to Costa Rica. I am not an anxious person. Just turns out I wasn't meant to live in a city in the States. It's wild what moving to Costa Rica has done for my mental health, physical health, my social life. I have the best friends. I love my life so much. I'm so happy here. People ask me all the time when I'm gonna move back to the States, and the answer is never.
Living in America may open new opportunities, but it also brings real challenges, language barriers, political instability abroad, or the risk of losing your income unexpectedly. Even for people working online, no one can guarantee what tomorrow will bring.
Well, we're looking at leaving. We're going to look at Canada and Portugal. Those are the two places we're looking. I can't even believe that I have to say this, but I am not going to sit and wait and hope that what we're seeing unfold doesn't actually happen. I'm not. I'm almost 60. What does that give me? Another 25, 30 years? I'm just keeping it real here. I don't want to live it like this. It's just not. No, I don't want to. And so do I want to leave my country? No. But my country kind of disappeared around 2015. And now it's unrecognizable to me. And so we're going to do a little research. We've got our Go stuff packed, all our documentation. We are going to check out Canada first. Probably come back here. Go check out Portugal. Come back here. Maybe Turkey. I'm not sure. It depends. Yeah, I mean, can you, it's like mind-boggling. It's mind-boggling.
But the numbers don't lie. American home purchases in Spain jumped 57% in the first quarter of 2025. Clearly, many people are already making moves, so if you ever thought about it, don't wait until it feels too late. Start repairing now. Your paperwork, your finances, your family's plan, even what to do with your home and your belongings is a big decision, full of trade-offs. But for some, it could be the start of a brand new chapter in your life. That is the end of our video today, and goodbye. See you in the next video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel.